So whenever we're making a decision on technologies, we will look at what is the lifespan of the technology, how easy is it to maintain, how easy is it to get skills for it. So you have sort of on-premise based technologies, you have cloud-based technologies, you've got software as a service technologies. We will also consider this whenever we're looking at a new solution. But it must be reliable, it must be resilient, and it must be fully redundant. These are the three key things we look at. So there's been so many, but if I was to pick two, I would turn around and say it was probably the eKYC for customer facing. In-branch, which is our tablet-based solution to be able to send our sales and service staff out. Internally, it is our warehouse and the transformation of our tech stack. Initially, we did face quite a bit of resistance, especially with one of the solutions that we put, which was what we term in-branch. We've enabled our sales and service staff with tablets to be able to go to the customers. So initially, there was a little bit of resistance, even though the UI UX is a lot better. It's a change. It's moving from a legacy, green screen, very structured approach to more of an app type approach. But after 6 months or 7 months, they now can't live without it and they don't want to use the old screens anymore. So you've just got to push through on these technologies, but there were definitely challenges. A lot of that is in part thanks to our in-branch, or if we would like to say out-branch solution, where we've enabled the tablets where we can go to the customers. The customers can ask us to go to them. We've got about 150 staff now that are just dedicated to the out-branch, which I think is a unique proposition that Leong Bank has. Back to the warehouse, with the ability to do hyper-personalized campaigns, that has also seen traction. When we started the digital transformation, the first measurements that we took, or the first KRAs, if you would call it, the key result areas, was to remove calls from the call center. Basically get the customers to be able to self-service. So that was the very first component. The second component was moving into so once again, customer experience, then moving into the operational efficiencies. How do we make our employees, or how do we make our staff more efficient with digital tools? So they were able to service the customers faster, they're able to go out and meet the customers. So we have invested a lot of the bank's time in trying to make sure that we have a phygital ecosystem. We want to be a digital bank, which is mobile first, but we also want to be a digital bank plus much more, because we do realize that relationships with our customers is very important. We've already been able to use some of these technologies to counter some outflows from the organization. So from a competitive nature, to be able to contact customers, let them know what our rates and deposits will be for them to bring the money back. And that was very, very successful. With these new technologies, we can use those to review to a level of accuracy that we can allow it to almost straight through. We want to make sure that we're using these technologies to be able to enable our staff to be more efficient, to be able to handle these incoming volumes. People need to understand AI, they need to understand what tooling is available to them. So we've started within the bank what we call AI Ignite, which has got representatives from all the business units, where they're challenged to go and identify new tools. They also have to identify ways that they can use these tools to increase efficiency, uplift the revenue, and also, as I say, enhance customer experience. You can't just have a data scientist looking at data if they don't understand the context of the data that they're trying to look at. So that will be a combination, but these are the two things. You must understand AI tooling, you must understand data coming into the new era. I actually see Huawei as a partner, as a trusted partner for Leong Bank. So the real power of Huawei, other than having very good products and services and their customer support being very good, is they can bring their partners. That allegiance has been very, very beneficial for Leong Bank. The short answer will be yes, but it's always about who gets to the table first. We have invested time and effort in our people to build up a digital at the core team, so we can move ahead very, very quickly. And it's not that easy for other people to necessarily copy quickly. We were the first with out-branch or in-branch, so we've had many, many firsts, and it takes others time to catch up, which is why we win quite a few awards for digital and innovation.